Capricorn, June. All right, Capricorn. So you're going to start off the month of June with a nice trine with the planets in Taurus. So you've got Uranus in Taurus, Mercury, the planet of communication, and then later on in the month, Mars will be in Taurus, planet of action. Okay. So I see you really starting off the month of June with like smoother energy. Okay. And, your ruling planet Saturn is currently in the sign of Pisces, which just makes me feel like you need to go to the ocean and just chill out and relax, okay? Be near some water because Saturn's in Pisces. And Saturn wants to get stuff done, wants to be responsible, and Pisces wants you to chill, okay? So take advantage of the beginning of this month to just chill, okay? Now, later in the month, when the sun moves into the sign of Cancer, Cancer is a cardinal sign. You're a cardinal sign, Capricorn. So you're going to have you actually have an opposition going on there. Okay. So later on, there'll be a little bit more, let's see, what do you say? Meg energy, or there could be a little bit more other people's stuff involved where the beginning of the month feels smoother, right? You can just kind of do what's important to you, what's beautiful to you, because Taurus is all the beautiful things. So take advantage of the beginning of the month. Then towards the end of the month, after the 21st, when the sun is shining in Cancer opposite to you, now you are, it's your opposite. There is a compatibility there. The sun will be shining there. There's just going to be more ingredients in the pot, I guess. Mercury will move into the sign of Cancer. Venus will be there. So there's going to be a lot of watery energy. There's going to be a great time to take better care of yourself. And I really think the advice to chill just kind of keeps up for the month of June for you. Okay. So in my pre-reading for you, Capricorn, I got the Hanged Man, which is why I'm saying Pisces, the Hang Up, it's called, card number 12. And so this is kind of an interesting version of the Hanged Man. And she's up on the high rope there, right? And it's called the Hang Up instead of the Hanged Man. So it's Pisces energy. And that's kind of with Saturn in Pisces. I think of the Hanged Man as a good time to just chill also, right? But this is the Hang Up. So it's kind of interesting, like, maybe there's some conversations you need to hang up on. Maybe there is some things you've been hanging on to that maybe now you're going to be able to move forward from, okay? The Knight of Pentacles showed up next to that. He's all about value, and it's almost like he's looking for the key to open that door, okay? And then you have the Queen of Cups there too. So, I don't know, maybe you've been hung up on some situation. Maybe you've been wanting to live somewhere. Maybe you've been wanting to move forward in some kind of relationship and you've been really hung up on it. Okay. But it's showing me that things are going to get a little smoother this month. Okay. Especially with the Queen of Cups showing up, that's more water. So that's kind of implying more towards the end of the month. Okay. All right. So let's pull a couple cards present time for what you need to know here, past, present, future. Okay. Past position, we've got the Six of Fire. It's kind of a cute version of the Six of Wands. Looks like some trophies being given. Looks like it's pretty exciting. I traditionally call this the rock star card, but there's some acknowledgement, something being awarded. Okay, that's in the past position. Your present position, you've got a reverse Temperance. Doesn't really look bad reversed at all. This is a card of luck, blessings, and expansion. Looks like the cup is dropping into this other cup here. A lot of evil eye kind of symbols. Eye here, eye on her necklace. A lot about protection. There's a lock here. Almost looks like she's walking on this tightrope, but I don't know what those are. They almost look like alligators in the background. So it's almost like there's something here about protection, and so maybe using some forms of protection. I love to use the evil eye personally, and something about just like something simple is just like lock your doors kind of thing. That's the kind of vibe I'm getting. Future position, the Fool card. Okay, the Fool card, card number 0 from the Tattoo Tarot. And I love the Fool card. It shows new, fresh energy coming in. Okay, so the future position does look like a lot of fun. And Capricorn, I know you tend to take things a little seriously, and the Fool card's like wants you to just enjoy the ride, enjoy the joyfulness of it all, enjoy the element of surprise. It kind of feels like something's dropping into your lap. And let me get a little clarifying card about that. What is that? Is something dropping into your lap? The Star card shows up. Okay. So whatever it is, it looks good to me. You got 2 Aquarius cards here. It could be new friends, new opportunities. I'm going to pull one more about what I was feeling about the protection. What was that? 3 of Wands. It's kind of like he's headed out. Yeah, just keep things, just make sure, just check your locks, check your cameras kind of thing. Keep things stable there. Okay, especially when you leave town, which you may be leaving town with the Fool card there. Okay, just protect your space, maybe burn some sage in it, protect it, claim it. Sometimes when I feel if I need extra levels of protection, I will take salt, sprinkle it around the perimeter of the building. I know it sounds silly, but I think there's something to it. Okay, I'm not saying protection because I see anything bad. I'm just saying protection because it could just be of other people's envy. Okay, and also it never hurts to lock your door. All right, let's go week by week here and see what you need to know, Capricorn. These 4 weeks of June from the Everyday Witch Mini, starting off with the Queen of Pentacles here. This would be you, Capricorn. Earth Queen, Queen of the Hearth, Queen of the Home, Stable Queen. Okay, these cards are non-gender. The Queen receives. Okay, so here it is, week 1. Can't never do bad with a Queen showing up. All right, week 2. Here's the 9 of Swords. Looks like there's a lot on your mind, a little bit of overstimulation. Okay, but the call is really to go outside. All right, to step away from the computer, step away from your tendency to overwork, Capricorn, and also just kind of laying some of your fears to rest. Okay, and I think nature is the answer here. Week 3, 2 of Swords, you're right on point here, right on schedule, hitting the bullseye. Got some helpers here, got some helpful friends here. And as we move into the final week of the month, you have the 6 of Swords, which is about getting moving, being guided forward. I think there's some kind of trip coming up for you. Maybe that's when you're going to take a holiday. And it looks like there could be some unexpected last minute kind of invitations. Okay, so consider accepting them. Okay, Capricorn. Let's see what the dice have to say here. We're looking for some power days for you. We have, what do we got here? Is that Pluto? This dice does things a little bit differently. I think that's Pluto in the sign of Gemini in the 9th house. Okay, so Pluto, transformation and change, right? Thank goodness Pluto has moved out of your sign, Capricorn. It was there since 2008. You've had a lot of intense times since 2008. Pluto moved into the sign of Aquarius maybe 8 weeks ago, maybe. And it's going to come back to your sign in September. And it'll be there till right after our U.S. presidential election in November, where then it will station in Aquarius. So you will be done with Pluto in your sign for the rest of your life, Capricorn. So whatever things have felt intense right now, or have been intense since 2008, you want to really look at what the final changes are that you need to make. Because when Pluto comes back into your sign, it's going to show you the final cleanup. Okay, the final things that need to be transformed. So Pluto's showing up in your dice in the sign of Gemini, which is a very communicative sign. We're in Gemini right now. Okay, and then the 9th house is the bigger picture. It's Sagittarius's house. It's the house of spirituality. It's the house of foreign travel. Okay, so there's a lot of power here about travel because Pluto is power and Gemini is local travel. Sagittarius is foreign travel. And so that could be fun. Could be fun, Capricorn. Some money might come your way where you may decide to say, hey, I'm going to take that trip. Okay. All right, so let's look at some power days for you this month, Capricorn. You rolled Pluto, which rules the sign Scorpio. And we know that the moon will be in the sign of Scorpio. When will it be in the sign of Scorpio? We are we in Scorpio for the month? Well, let's start with Gemini because you rolled that. So you're going to have a power day there for Wednesday, June 5th, 4:36 a.m. Eastern Standard Time through the new moon on Wednesday the 6th, which will be at 8:38 a.m. 16-degree Gemini new moon on the 6th of June into the 7th until about breakfast time. And those are your power times. Okay. Then I'm looking also for Sagittarius because you rolled Sagittarius, which we know that the moon will be in. Well, let's go back to Scorpio because it's going to be in Scorpio on the 17th at 2:38 a.m. And you have a really good power week this whole week there. So if you're going to take a trip, this might be a good time. The 17th, 18th, 19th, into the 20th when the sun moves into Cancer, into the 19th until about 7 p.m. on the 19th, which is a full Capricorn moon. This is your moon, Capricorn. So I would extend the power days through the weekend with the moon in your own sign. So that week of June 17th through 23rd, please take advantage of that week. All right. It's going to be a great time for you, Capricorn. Thank you for joining me. Have a great month.